Hey viewers, welcome back to Let's Play SimCity 4. Last episode we just finished retrofitting Northbridge. This time I'm going to take you to another city. As I said, the densest city in my region is called Fustat, where I actually already did most of the retrofits here off camera. It's the only city where I've really done that so far. I don't know whether it was a good idea or not. There was a lot of, flailing around, trying to get things right that just wouldn't work. In the end, I even gave up on the expressways in the city and replaced them with at-grade urban boulevards. But in the end, I decided that didn't look too good, and to replace the expressways for all but one junction, which I left as a traffic light. Yeah, the real problem wasn't so much the look in-game as on the regional transportation view, where you just couldn't pick out that those roads didn't connect to zones for the most part. They just looked like more messy additions to the network roads. Yeah, not the prettiest solution in the end. I actually had a couple freeways that I ended up downgrading. I'll show you right now. This bridge right here actually also used to be expressway status, but there was definitely not room to fit that kind of T interchange in where I had it before. I also had a 3-level stack interchange here, and the expressway continuing on in this direction. In fact, it looks like the road still has expressway status after these ramps. So I guess you can say I didn't completely get rid of that, although I do have yet another expressway heading off the tile in the same direction on the map. But yeah, here's the expressway to Northbridge, and as you can see, just not so much room for ramps here, so I decided to create traffic lights. That's very uncommon in the US, but it does happen in some places that you see traffic lights on the expressway. I was just in NYC last week, and that's in actually quite a few areas near the JFK airport. Just because, it's so tight. There's not really room for complicated viaducts. Same here. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it all seems very functional. I was able to get in more ramps than I originally thought would be possible, although still not nearly as many as the ones were. That's kind of the theme of this. Yeah, I'm glad I'm using Project Symphony and not RHW for this retrofit, because otherwise this tunnel would have just been doomed. And so would this neighborhood on top of it. Yeah, you can see I haven't built nearly this much high density in any of my other cities. These at-grade rail crossings kind of pretty dirty. I could replace them in this episode, but yeah. No real reason to it. That's a kind of strange route to take. Incorrect. Because it's the seed route. Huh, what's that building running on? Yeah, can't really get a view. But yeah, as you can see, I had to use this dirty, untextured overpass piece for tram avenues. Only did it in one place in the city though. And there's another problem I've probably also highlighted in other cities. You've got to drive the MIS all the way through the intersection if you want the paths and textures to look right. Currently, it only supports cross intersections with vanilla networks, as opposed to T intersections. that's kind of a, kind of sucks. Honestly, hopefully that's something that we'll see the fix for very soon. Yeah, this translator connects to the high wealth quadrant of Northbridge, London's roads, Country Club, University. A couple high-rises. It used to be any high-rises on the side. I'm imagining that, maybe a couple luxury condo buildings and hotels. A few people have their offices out there to work as well, I'm sure. We've also got a full-service marina that's so close to this ferry dock that it doesn't even move. Those ferries can navigate efficiently. So what we've got left to do in the city is really not too much. It's just completing a rail viaduct and also also just improving general presence of trees in the area. For this rail viaduct, it looks like the actual viaduct part is pretty much complete. I just have to plop the stations. I think I already did that at least once. I ran into a crash or something. Hey, that doesn't really hook up the best, but still functional. Man, that's even worse over there. Man, that's ugly. Now I remember, I crashed because I just could not live with the viaduct something like this. How many jobs is that? Yeah, I'm just gonna use, more traditional access service station for this application. As dirty as it is, it's less dirty than these viaduct stations were. Damn, but why the fuck did it mess up my career? Alright, so we're right this time. Oh, I almost thought I got a crash there scrolling through the bus pieces. It does happen sometimes. Oop. Yeah, that's what we wanted. So how do we deal with this? Looks like we already had a perfectly functional food station on this side. Let's just replace this with trains. So I think we'll just rebuild that. It would have been so much faster to just reselect the puzzle window, but that would have made sense. Any new viewers ever just randomly wake up with intense pain and stiffness in your neck? That's what happened to me just now, about 30 minutes ago. That's why I'm playing SimCity this early in the morning. Try to take my mind off it. Oh, still some dirt with the hookups here, but actually I might as well fix that. I've been going through all there we go. Gonna have to be kind of steep in places, but I think our surgeon will live with that and not complain. Yes. There, that looks better. Man, what's wrong with this stock exchange? You know, I've never had much luck with that lot. See if we basically just fix things up. That's a different one. That doesn't really look bad. Well, I feel like since I just took it out, I feel obligated to replace it with something just as capacity. But I'm not really seeing it. That's not going to work. Maybe a landmark? Smith Tower. It's definitely a Seattle building. I live not too far from Seattle. Not where I'm originally from, though. It's smaller than I'm thinking of. Just have the White House on the city street right here. Ooh. Just one tile too wide on both sides. Nope. Yeah, it can be tough to find a landmark that fits where you want to put it. Oof. I know that building, it's right in downtown SF. Yep, get out the Embarcadero BART station, it's right there. It's a bit big for our purposes. Lincoln Center. Can't say I know what that is. How big is that really? Yeah, that's so long. I always hear about how diminutive it looks next to the rest of the Bias skyline. For a minute I thought I might fit into a 3x4. Yeah, right. Ooh. I don't think that really goes with the decor of the neighborhood as it stands so well. Tokyo Tower, even less. Wonder why I have a castle over there. Huh. Here's a nice looking lot. place it. And have some pen walls here. Actually, it's going to be a park at the end. If I can find the one, that's it. Beautiful, isn't it? So what's this building good for? Landmark only? I want something functional. You could tell. What is this scrolling to? I wish that half the lots you download as scrollables didn't also include landmark buttons without asking you. Agricultural crops. I guess for gardening and landscaping. So many ploppable industrials, like I would ever want to plot to create an industrial result. I get it. This functional? No. What the heck? Why would people want to build all these blocks in that parking lot? Maybe I lack imagination, but it just doesn't make much sense to me. Damn. You know, I really don't want to get rid of those parks. Especially when I don't even know if what I'm placing is going to be functional. Wait a minute, is that what I wanted? No. Damn, that is annoying. I think I got it there. Wait a minute, is this a massive brown box? before the buildings get too high to do anything about it. It's not totally even, but you rarely see completely flat parts in real life. Place it with the next size up of Utopia Plaza. And that's how we like it. Oh damn, I was not facing the right way. I wonder how many times I'll have to do this. I don't think that was right after. Oh, finally got it. Why does that have to be so hard? Looks kind of funny how small it is next to all the highlights that we have here. Yeah, this tower just keeps growing. Must be a 4x4, right? Stage 10. Who made that? I want to say Karst. But I really don't know. Medium pollution? What the heck's up with that? Traffic? What's my traffic look like, by the way? Oh yeah, honey. This is a rail line, that's all you're about. First rail line I've had that's been bad. How many people are taking it? 13,000 between this more suburban sector of the city and the rest. Yeah. If you remember that little low-density neighborhood in Northbridge with the sign that said Mount Fustat, that actually joins right here. It's one of the only low-density neighborhoods in this city. Only reason it is low density is because it's so isolated. And even then, you know, it's a little bit like New York. There are mid and high rises just peppered through almost at random on major roads. Let's see, I had another low density neighborhood before. Oh yeah, still got it. On the south side of the city. Oh. Just building up here. Project Symphony. That is not looking so low density. Oh, damn it. As soon as I found the ugly wall to wall. Not so much ugly, it's completely out of place. Let's see, do we have any other wall to walls to destroy? That counts. Yeah, I hate to see so much dilapidation. I guess there just aren't too many jobs around here. Oops, didn't mean to zoom out like that. Thank God there wasn't a crash. Yeah. Before our power crisis becomes a real crisis. Might be a good time to create a commercial building along this avenue. Try to put some jobs back into this neighborhood, see if that helps things out a bit. Okay, yep, growing pretty fast. And it'll grow with the kind of stuff we want if it's not enough. lot of low-wealth citizens living in these towers. They look kind of like projects, even though they're originally supposed to be medium wealth. These two, I mean, I'm surprised these are medium wealth buildings. I guess by the standards of other countries, you know, big balconies, generally clean and simple looking, attractive colors, you know, nice looking entrances down there. I mean, that's all the ingredients to medium wealth. Just in the US, you tend to see bigger windows than this for more expensive apartment buildings. It's one of those things to look out for. For office buildings, you know, those are the only other ones where you can get really expensive real estate with very small windows. Just because the windows are less important than that. But bigger buildings, it's not too bad. Anyway, I'm kind of enjoying just rolling through the city, seeing how things have developed since I last did this. I think the amount of detail in this game, you know, it's incredible. It's one of the big draws of the game. Sure, looks like a tight connector from here. What happens here? It looks like we go back to Tram Avenue status for that one stop. I think I remember that. Yep. Sort of hard to see on all of the, with all the big buildings surrounding it. Of course, on the West Coast, that's what a lot of people are moving toward right now. You know, transit-oriented density. Stadium right on the edge of the waterfront. Anyway, while we're here, let's plant some more trees. Everybody loves trees. This most people I talk to. Might be different from service. In which case, I would guess I want lumber. Yeah, that was a pretty dumb comment. As though everybody who lives in conservative states in the US is a big backer of logging, destroying our forests. If anything, you know, red state people would appreciate making more, if only because they have a lot more around them. Left-leaning states do tend to have more and bigger urban areas. This was all intended to be pretty desolate. Just one other side. Scatter some on this slope. And the other one. Continuous roll around the highway. You can definitely tell I have a preference for evergreens. Just because out here on the West Coast, that's what we see 9 times out of 10, and I think they just look better in general. Deciduous trees can often look very desolate. in springtime. It's not my deal. I mean, like I mentioned earlier in this episode, I just got back from a trip to the East Coast last week. And, I mean, a lot of people, they really like this Four Seasons look. I just prefer massive blankets of permanent green, like we've got in California and Washington. Yep, just tried to fill out the empty squares. Definitely no reason not to have some trees here too. I'm liking how this all is looking. Variation in color. These trees around on this side of the shore. Or river, as the case may be. Gotta have plenty of trees by the ferry terminal. Oh man, I like that little play of colors there. Bridge. There's a few more scattered ones along the sandy river bank. There we go. Through this school, I'm only using one type of tree here. So many different ones. Or one type of tree tool, rather. Very typical of the western US, but keeps the jets along the highway. I would commission this field as a safety feature, less distracting scenery for the drivers. Personally, I'm all for more variation in scenery, just to make everything more interesting. But who doesn't love trees? So catch glimpses of stuff through them, at least with small trees like this. If it was like the redwoods around 101, you'd like to be traveling in a canyon, or my trees there. Airport expressway there. It's obviously just a municipal airport designed for very small business planes. You can tell by the completely inadequate infrastructure. Someday I'll get around to building real airports in my region. Seems like a lot of work, so it's not something that I could get you to get around to. Casper VG, I mean, I like the guy's videos, don't get me wrong, but his airport are intended just to be turnaround points. U-turn points, I mean. The road cul-de-sacs are just an unfortunate consequence of not having U-turn point puzzle pieces. Yeah. It's no worse than that problem with the MIS only connecting with cross intersections. Alright. Should I take a risk and zoom out?